Hey everyone, today I'm going to show y'all how to tumble coins using a rock tumbler. I've had this thing a couple years. It's a Lorton QT12 rock tumbler, and they go for about $170, $180. It's a 12-pound tumbler. I mean, I was all into this stuff, and I still am. I used to tumble gemstones and rocks for years and years, and that was long before I started detecting. I was into all that. But you can use this as well to clean coins, or anything really. If you wanted to clean a brass horse buckle you found, you could, but I don't want my relics looking brand new, but some people do, so it'd work as well. Now here's the barrel. Holds up 12 pounds of material. I need to clean it out, really. It's stained in there, but it's really simple to use. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get some copper pennies that I found in the water. They're still stained and tarnished, and I'm going to show you how you can clean them up and make them look shiny new. We'll also clean some clad as well, quarters and nickels and stuff. If you find a lot of clad, this would be a great way to clean it. I mean, at the end of the year, you got buckets full of the coins, and if you take them to the local coin store, most times they want to accept dirty coins. You put them in there and they'll keep coming out of the slot. So this is a great way to clean up the coins you found. And it don't take long. I want to show you how to do it. Clean your clad and your copper pennies and stuff like that. So let me go get some coins out the house, and I'll be back to you in a minute. Alright, I got one of my mason jars filled with coins here. Now we're not going to tumble all these, but most of these I found in the water last year at the penny spot, and some of them were found on the beach and a couple on land, but I mean, I filled it up to the top with coins. So we're going to take these out, and what you need to do is, let's say if you're tumbling pennies, you have to tumble your zinc pennies separate from your copper pennies. Zinc pennies, I mean, I wouldn't even tumble them, because there's a zinc penny right there, that one that looks like it's 100 years old. They will, disintegrate if you tumble them. But now copper pennies, anything 1982 and before, that's all copper, and that's the ones I tumble. I normally don't worry about my zinc pennies. I don't cash them in. I just keep them in jars. But you have to separate your copper pennies from your zinc pennies, and you can tumble nickels and quarters, dimes, and pennies all together. That's perfectly fine as long as the pennies are copper. And so we're going to open this jar up and separate some money here and fill up the tumbler a little bit. And then we're going to add some water and some soap. And you need to add some rocks or plastic pellets. Now, plastic pellets you can buy offline on rock tumbling supply stores and stuff, and that works very well. But also, if you have some fish aquarium rocks, real round, smooth rocks, that will work great too. I've been looking through the coins here, picking out the copper pennies. You can tell they're copper. For example, this is zinc. See how it's falling apart? Copper won't do that. Plus, when you fill it, it's a lot heavier. You can almost tell it's copper. But if you didn't know, you can always look at the date. But I can just tell by what they look like. Put some quarters in there, nickels. I got a lot of coins here, but I need to fill this thing up, at least to like a couple inches in coins. And it's a big tumbler. I could always use my small one, but this tumbler here is made to tumble a lot of stuff. I mean, that nickel right there already looks brand new, so we'll take it out. I just want to get the real dirty stuff, Now, this tumbler, it will not clean it. It won't make it look brand new. It will clean it, but it's not gonna look like this. I mean, it will. It takes a while though. Like if your coins are really, really corroded, it might take more than 3 hours to make them look brand new. It really just depends. But if you wanted them all to look brand new, like out the box, just made, then they would if you tumble them long enough. But then again, you just need to get most of the corrosion off and the tarnished part, and they'll go right through a coin star just fine. Alright, I picked some coins out and I put them in the barrel there. Don't look like many, but it's a lot of coins. Some of them are shinier than others. Some are really terrible. All different. But you can see some look like they'll need a little bit longer cleaning than others. But now we got to add some rocks in here. That we're going to add water and a little bit of soap, and I'll clean this mess up and we'll put it on the tumbler. So let me add some rocks. Now I'm using some fish aquarium rock, but you can use rocks out of a creek, really smooth rocks or anything, just to save you money, because I know fish aquarium rock's expensive nowadays. I'm going to pour some of that in here, just a little bit, about right there or so. And that will rub up against the coins and help get all the corrosion. I added the rock in. It's really smooth rock, rounded off, not the pointy or rough rocks, just really smooth, and that's really what you want. It's just fish aquarium rock, but actually I need to take some out, put a little bit too much in there, but really don't need that much. Need a little bit though to cover up the coins. Alright, now it's time to add water. Alright, we are good to go. Filled her up with water, just right above the rocks there. Because you don't want to put the water up here. You just want it right above the rocks, just barely. And that's perfect right there. Alright, now we're going to put the lid on and seal it and put them on the tumbler and let it go for a couple hours. We'll check it halfway. I guess I'll check it after 2 hours and see if it's doing any progress. And we can't forget, gotta add some Dawn. Good Dawn soap. Alright, if you have this same type of tumbler as me, you put the lid on the inside, and then for this outer lid, be sure to hammer it down really good around the sides, because sometimes it's hard to get on. You want to get it all the way sealed down there. And then you got your washer you put on, and your little curled nut thing. I actually had to order this piece because I keep losing them. So you tighten that down pretty good. I mean, tight enough. Alright, then you'll put it on the tumbler. Alright, I put the barrel on the tumbler and got it aligned in place there. And you plug it in. I haven't turned this thing on in years, so I don't know if it'll even work, but yeah. Well, it works just fine. I sprayed some WD-40 on there, right around in here to keep it from squeaking. But this is why I put it out here in the building, because this thing kind of gets annoying if you keep it running in your house for a long time, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. But it is tumbling them slowly. And I'm going to get back to y'all in a couple hours, and we'll open it up and see if they've got any. I just stopped it at 2 hours and 30 minutes. No, you can't see, it's just some reason. There you go. 2 hours and 30 minutes. And so I'm going to open it up and see if they are any cleaner or if there's any difference, and we'll see. Sometimes it takes longer. So let's open it up and see what we got. I had to use a screwdriver to get the lid off, and man, foamy made a little mess there. See if I can feel for any coins. I mean, I don't think they'll be clean this soon, but yeah, they're getting a little bit there, a little bit clean. Let's see if I can find another one. It's just so foamy I can't tell. Need to get my screen and just put them all in there. Yeah, it's clean. It's cleaning them. It's cleaning the pennies. See, a good thing about this is you can put your coins in here and put the tumbler on, and then go dig some relics, go digging, and come back, 6 hours later, and all your coins be shiny new. Yeah, they still need tumbling. I mean, it's only been 2 hours and 30 minutes, so anyway, I'm going to put them back in and let them go for, I don't know, let's just go another 4 hours. Well, I just turned it off, 5 hours and 30 minutes exactly, and you can see it's really foamy now, and it's dirty, brown. So they should be fairly clean. I mean, they're not going to come out looking shiny brand new. I mean, they will eventually if you keep tumbling them, but I'm going to go take these and outside and put them in a colander and wash them out and separate the rocks and the coins. I mean, don't do this in your kitchen sink. Don't go in there and drain all the dirt. I mean, you can, but it might clog it up or something. It's not good for it. So anyway, I'm going to do that, and we'll see how clean they are. I haven't even looked at them yet. They might not even be clean. Well, they seem to be fairly clean. Some are still tarnished, but alright, let's go take a look. Well, what do y'all think? Y'all think they're clean enough, or should I just put them back in there longer for the heck of it? I think they're clean enough. I mean, 5 hours and 30 minutes, and some of these are dirtier than others, but I mean, you can see they give that cool look when they come out. They're tarnished, but they leave a cool look on them. And that right there is clean enough to be in currency. But I think I did a good job. Pretty good job. I mean, that's a lot of dang coins. It didn't seem like that many, but when you take them all out, it looks like more. Let's get a little close up here and see if we can check them out. 5 hours and 30 minutes now. Basically just soap and water and some rocks. You don't need the baking soda. Just soap and water. But, I mean, some are a little tarnished, but I think they're great. Some look brand new. I actually found a wheat penny in the batch. I threw it back in there. But, I'm going to put these in overnight or for a little longer just to see if they'll clean up a little better. I'll let the coins run for another, I don't know, 10 hours. Total of 15 hours. And it don't seem like they did that much of a difference. But here's all the quarters I got out of the lot that I had in there. They're pretty clean. Some of them have a really cool, like, black background to them, and that's cool to me. They're all clean enough to spend. All modern quarters, no silvers. And here's the nickels. Had a lot of nickels. Of course, I found them all with the AT Pro. Took a lot of low tones with that machine. And you need to dry them off, but I think they're in spending shape. Bunch of pennies. I mean, I don't know how many pennies that is, but it's a bunch of pennies. Pennies came out great. They all came out clean. Especially the copper ones. Now, if you get a zinc penny, it will come out looking horrible. And I got a couple zinc pennies in here I didn't mean to put in, and they came out looking rough. Here's a zinc penny. See how rough it looks? The copper penny comes out looking nice and great. 1975. Here's the dimes. I didn't put many dimes in there, but I'd say they're clean. I think it did a pretty good job. I mean, now if you want some of them looking mint condition, you're going to have to tumble them for a long time. But like I said, most of these coins, when I put them in there, they were just terrible. Terrible shape. I actually found a Canadian cent mixed in with the pennies. So anyway, that's how you tumble coins. It's pretty simple. I mean, you just got to have some patience sometimes, but for clad, anyway, I wouldn't tumble old coins, but now I guess if you wanted to, you could for a little bit. But this is how I clean my clad so I can go cash it in. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helped out a little bit, and good luck and happy hunting.